What is up, guys? Today I will show you the brief review of the DJI Action 5 Pro in 2026. So currently it's May 2026, and actually I will try to answer the question whether it's still worth to buy Action 5 Pro in 2026. What I have here is second-hand version that I bought for around $250, which is really good price for this camera. It's a basic combo here. I had no original box, I had just this case. Actually, it's also quite convenient to handle. And all the package includes, actually it's a basic package, this case. Case is quite nice and reliable, cover it fully. Also, you have, when you wear the case, you have this magnet handle from the side. It's also quite convenient, so you can set up your camera like this or like that, up to you. Also, you can put some additional accessories on the side. That's also quite convenient. So that's how this cover looks like. Two buttons here, and it's actually quite hard to put it on, put it off, but it means and make it more reliable. Also, this screw is just basic screw with some QR code. It's also available in a box. Type-C cable. This half magnetic, half regular special handles that you can put any other device here, also like a tripod or many others. And the camera itself, I already covered it with glasses. So here is a glass, here is a glass, and quality is quite high, feels quite good in your hand. Open it, quite simple actually, that you put up, then you open it on the side. So it's one side here, you can find the battery. So actually this is DJI original battery, and it is for 1950 mAh, which is really good achievement. Also from other side you have the slot for Type-C, so to charge it or transfer the data. Also the for SD card, here you have the slot, so here I have the SD cards installed. Although it has a next generation 1.1.3 inch sensor here, dynamic range up to 3.5 stops here, aperture 2.8, and it's up to 155-degree ultra wide angle here. Although it has a resolution up to 4K, for photos around 40 megapixels, slow motion recording 1080 to 150 fps, so 8x approximately. 10-bit D-Log, 10-bit HLG can be recorded on this camera, so runtime it's up to 4 hours at Full HD 24 fps, or 4K 60 in around 2 hours. So the battery is really reliable, fast charging, 15 minutes of charging with 30-watt PD charger, can charge it up to 2 hours of usage, which is also nice. Let's turn it on, I will show you the display. So actually it's dual OLED screen, so the rear screen is actually 2.5 inches here, 10,000 peak brightness OLED, and front is 1.46 inches, also quite nice square display. Storage is 47 gigabytes of built-in storage plus micro SD slot up to 1 terabyte, waterproof up to 20 meters and up to 60 meters with a special case, rock steady stabilization 3.0, also 360-degree horizontal steady, horizontal balance, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.1, 3 microphones here, one microphone actually here, one is on front side and one is somewhere on the side, I guess. Oh, here on the down part. So from all the sides you have the microphones here, which is quite nice to have. Also built-in pressure sensor for water depth and altitude, plus a color temperature sensor here installed. You can connect up to 2 microphones, DJI Osmo microphones here. I have already from other device, so DJI Mic 2 can be connected without any transmitter here. The weight is around 146 grams with a battery included, operating temperature from -20 to 45 Celsius. And actually that's really nice, reliable camera. Let's check first design. I really enjoy the design, it's quite small and reliable. Also this lens can be replaced or just open it to clean. You have the speaker here, and pretty simple to turn it on, turn it off. Also, as you see how the main menu looks like, it's really fast, really reliable. And snapshot, wireless microphone, FOV lens, so you can white lens included, voice control, many languages available actually for voice control, voice commands, depth and altitude diving, so you can put it on here, hiking also can be shown, and unit meters of foot here, always on display, of course, a display in a single screen, style can be all set it up, screen off when recording, built-in microphone backup, so of course if you have two microphones, USB mode, timer shooting, wireless connection, unlock screen, bitrate, all can be set it up. So many settings here, grid, timecode, and all others. You see horizontal calibration, continuous last live stream, Bluetooth remote controller can be connected, also sold out separately. Storage and CD card and internal card, so you can select and format both of them. Language, date and time, factory reset, device information, so serial number, firmware version, other. Also here in quick settings you see profile, feature switch between modes, shooting modes, the brightness is 50% brightness, settings, so you can oriental lock, you can swipe to unlock, actually it's locking your screen, voice control, full front screen, actually can be turned off, turn on. Also there are resolutions that you can record, so use regular 4K 16 to 930 fps. Also you can select the angle, standard, wide, ultra wide, so use wide, rocksteady plus, horizontal balance, rocksteady plus, rocksteady and off, so use rocksteady together with wide. Also have pre-recording, loop recording and regular video recording, so that's what actually available for video. Also you can check out what's already recorded here. Video, photo, super night mode, subject tracking, slow motion available, and time lapse, so that's all the modes that you can record. Actually also the zoom here is available, don't know why it doesn't work. Okay, tap and hold to adjust the digital zoom. Okay, tap and hold, okay, so up to 2x digital zoom. Battery indicator and CD card indicator. Alright, so let's make a test video here. Okay, that's video recording. I have quite nice light here, so DJI mic mini here, that's how it looks like. I don't know whether the text is readable. Stabilization also testing. Actually you see many tests, but that's what you will get with the basic settings, and sound quality 1 2 3 1 2 2 3. And let's make also one photo here, just regular mode. Let's use this package here. Okay, photo is done. Now you will see the examples and sound. Also, let me put the case here. I will show you how actually difficult to put it, but it's reliable. So how to find the right correct way to put it. So here you have this frame. As you see here, this frame is bigger, so you put it like this. Also the button are matching. You enlarge it maximum, press here, insert it on the back and fix it. So you see it's really reliable, protecting your screen, also protecting all the sides. And you can put this magnetic from, actually this magnetic handle is really reliable and really fast to use. So just press, you see magnet is really strong. And same you can do now on the side, so you can set it up this way or that way. That's also quite convenient. And basically that's pretty much it for the review. I really enjoy this camera, and definitely if you can get it secondhand for $250, it's amazing choice. It's much better than GoPro from recording point of view, from quality and many other characteristics. Alright, thank you for watching, put the thumbs up and see you next time.